Hi, I'm Mark Davis with Big Water Adventures, and I'm sitting on the shores of Lake Michigan right now. I'm a little bit out of my element, but actually, I grew up doing a great deal of this. And as I just happened to have a salmon trip planned when Seaguar's new fluorocarbon leader came out, well, I was fortunate enough to be one of the very first people to use this and actually test it in Lake Michigan for the applications that it's designed for. It's called STS. And that's salmon, trout, and steelhead. If you know anything about me, you know I use Seaguar fluorocarbon exclusively for leader material. And if you know anything about Seaguar, you know that they invented fluorocarbon fishing line over 40 years ago. Today, they're still the world leader. They're unmatched in fluorocarbon leader material and fishing line as well. STS stands for salmon, trout, and steelhead. And if you think, well, that's pretty specific, it's exactly what it's designed to be. It's the first fluorocarbon leader material that is designed specifically for salmon, trout, and steelhead. Now, for the applications that we're using it up here on Lake Michigan, which is trolling, you got to think about some things. Whether it's Pacific Northwest or the Great Lakes, you got two things that are going on. You've got incredibly clear line, and you've got salmon, trout, and steelhead that are incredibly good at seeing things. Leader shy to the nth degree. Some days they make tuna look blind. So the STS is developed for that purpose so that the salmon, trout, and steelhead are unable to see it. But you've also got a situation where if you're shore-bound or you're in rivers or streams, it was designed for that too. Because you've got the structure, you've got the snags, you've got all the things that are going to cause the problems in addition to the clear water and the fish being able to see the line. And you need the abrasion resistance and the strength. So SDS was developed for those two primary applications. It's 100% fluorocarbon leader material. It delivers incredible abrasion resistance and maximum impact with the knot strength being just like all Seaguar fluorocarbon. You can't beat it. All with a smaller line diameter than monofilament. It's fast sinking. It'll get you in the strike zone quicker with a lower refractive index than monofilament line. In layman's terms, I'm asked that question, that means they can't see it. In a nutshell, you put it in water and it disappears. STS Leader features Seaguar's exclusive level wind technology, which spools the line by laying it down side by side and never crossing itself. That essentially results in not having issues with it tearing into the spool and essentially cutting itself, which can be a huge problem if you don't have that. This particular STS results in a spool as smooth as a spool of thread without any line overstress or twist. STS comes in the perfect 100-yard spools in the right pound test. Salmon leader material for me and even lake trout would be 20 to 50 pound test. You break it down into the smaller stuff for trout and steelhead leader material in 4 to 17 pound test. I can promise you it works. I can promise you it's from the world leader in fluorocarbon leader material. I'm Mark Davis with Big Water Adventures, and in this situation, I'm in freshwater and I've used it. If you're an STS kind of guy, you need to check it out.